Okay, so welcome back to some more MX versus ATV Supercross Encore and our Faster Lines video series that we've been running. This will end the series basically, at least the base tracks, and it covers Seattle and Las Vegas. It's a shorter video. I end up running 2 laps on both. Las Vegas, the second one, isn't really a practical lap, but it shows the alternate line kind of, and I thought it would just kind of lengthen the video. Now these 2 tracks don't have a lot of line choices. There are, I think, a few bigger lines at both tracks. I'll talk about it a little bit when we get there, but I wasn't really able to hit them. I was kind of having an off day and just was struggling really hard at Seattle, so I did the best I could. I hope they help. I hope this series has been helping you if you're new to it. Let me know in the comments if it has. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right into this and head to Seattle. Okay, so here we are, we're at Seattle. Now these 2 laps are basically identical, but we'll cover this first lap first. We get through those whoops. You can preload through there, but you don't have to. I carried enough speed, I didn't feel like I needed to. Preload that triple. This triple is really easy to overjump, so scrub it or hit the brakes or something, especially on the opening laps. And then you can jump in and jump out with a preload, or you can rail that corner and then you don't have to preload, but I think that's a little less consistent. Same with this, you don't have to preload it, but I think you kind of have to preload out either way. That's just more consistent for me to do it that way. Rail the corner, hit the whoops hard. This triple is really easy to overjump. We overjump it bad, and then on top of the fact we kind of threw that taunt and then landed front wheel down. It was a little goony. And then you can jump this, quad it, and then you can jump 5 here, and then you can double into the corner. And then I messed this section up. I wasn't happy. I kind of missed the preload, and we landed on top, and then you jump off, and then you have a double. So I end up running a second lap just to fix that. And then this triple, no preload, and then you have the double and the finish. Okay, so like I said, lap number 2 is exactly the same minus the end, so everything's the same. Here, like I said, you can preload it, but I don't know, you carry enough speed that I don't really think you need to. And there we did not preload that, so again, you can get that cleanly. And here, what I mean, basically what I was trying to say is if you take this outside corner and get a good run, you can jump into here without doing that preload. It's just less consistent for me. Same with this section, but when I was running these laps, I kept messing up this section here. I don't know why. I was just struggling so hard with it. I was on this track practicing that, trying to get a good clean lap for probably like 30 minutes. It was terrible. But again, I overjumped it, even trying to hit the brakes a little bit. And then we come into this section. Now this time, instead of clearing, we actually land on top. No, we clear, and then we land on top here. Have a little hop off. You can preload into the corner then. So it's pretty much the same. And then this, we jump all the way over this time. And then you can triple into the corner without a preload, and everything else is exactly the same. Alright, and to wrap things up, this is Las Vegas. Now this first lap that we do is the one that I consistently try to run. It's the one that I think is faster. The second one's just kind of showing you the alternate lines. But to get things started here, we're going to jump onto this table. And you don't have to preload off of here, but it was getting kind of chewed up. So, you know, if you're going to run towards the end of the lap, you might want to do that just to make sure you get over it. Jump all the way in, and then you can preload out, sticking to the left side. A little tiny double here. Pretty easy to clear this. There's no preload. Just get a good run and jump all the way in. And then I don't know if you need to preload that. I was, just to make sure I got over it, and then get a full one to get the triple out. And then this section's just a triple double. You can hit it real smooth. I'm not sure. I think you could probably jump in for 4, but I don't really know if that would make a whole lot of difference. And then I kind of messed this section up. You can hop onto here and then step off and get over that last one right there, where that one's actually bigger and kind of throws you off. You can actually jump over that and then hit this triple. Stick to the right side a little bit for this triple, a little double, and we're basically closing in on 1 lap. You don't need to preload that. I don't really know why I did. I don't know. It might be a little faster, but I don't usually do that. A little triple and then double, and that finishes up a lap in Las Vegas. All right, and lap number 2. This is, I do run some of the same lines as lap number 1, but I do take, I think it's just 2 alternate lines that you could do. I don't think I would take them. I don't feel like it's faster. I don't feel like it's worth it. I would just stick to the first line. This track's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's not too difficult to get clean laps here. I didn't run too many laps to try and get what I wanted for this video, but I did stick to the right side back there, take this little double on the inside, and then I don't really know. I was just not preloading here and just kind of jumping through, a little preload and then a triple out. So I think that's slower. I don't see any reason not to take the line we did in the first lap. And then this is all the same, triple, double. Hit the whoops. I'm not sure if I stick to I think I stick to the left side here instead of taking the right side. I don't know which is faster. They feel about the same to me. I get a little preload here because I didn't feel like I was going to get all the way over it. This is the same, triple, double out. We do not preload this here. And you can see the difference. I don't know. Maybe preloading that is faster. And then the triple, double, and then the finish line. And that will finish up Las Vegas. Okay, so that will wrap up our Faster Lines video series that we were running with Seattle and Las Vegas done. I might go back and do some of the DLC tracks too. I don't know. I don't ride those as much because when you do multiplayer, I'm always running the stock tracks, so I'm more comfortable on those. But if it's something you want to see on the DLC tracks, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, this will probably finish up this little mini-series we were doing. But thank you so much for the support on this series. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing as always. And until the next video, take it easy.